Hello guys, this is Lucid Dreamer streaming again for like the third day straight. I don't know. Alright, so yesterday I streamed. I had nothing to say. You know, I was talking about the game a lot, which I didn't want to do. I was supposed to put some notes up, but I don't know what to talk about. I'm just gonna play this game because Binding of Isaac is like one of the only games I play all the time. It's like a great time waster, and I might be talking about this game while I'm playing, or just like I don't even know what to talk about most of the time. I feel like whenever I'm streaming or like doing this, I just feel unnatural. I feel so nervous. First of all, because no one's watching and I'm just talking to myself in front of the fucking game. Second of all, I feel like maybe the mic's not picking up on everything I'm trying to say. And I feel like there's a lot of problems going on while I'm playing this. Like with the stream and stuff, and man, it's just so nervous, and this is not gonna be like a fast run or whatever. It's just gonna be a normal run where I just go through the game and try and beat it. I've beaten this game a lot. I haven't beaten Shawl or Soul or whatever the devil's name is, but you know, played it a handful of times. I think I have like 80 hours on this one, and then on the original Binding of Isaac I have more than like 300-400 hours on that game. Binding of Isaac, man, got me through some hard times, man. College, I feel like Binding of Isaac was like college, basically. I just played that all the time because it's like a great game to play when you're bored. It's like Angry Birds, without the hate. It's like it's more engaging than Angry Birds, at least. And whenever I play it, it's just like, all right, I gotta put all my attention in here, and then you know, oh shit. Anyways, I put all my attention on the game, all my worries outside. It's outside. Don't need to worry about shit. Just do, relax, whatever. Exams coming up. Just play Binding of Isaac. Bad shit happening. Play Binding of Isaac. It's just one of those games that makes me feel good inside. And you don't come by games like that very often. I think it's like the only game I ever play most of the time, even when I'm bored and have nothing to do, which is like a horrible thing to even have, because I think, man, I just feel bad whenever I'm bored. I feel terrible whenever I'm bored. I just feel like I have something to do. A lot of people say like, hey, you're young, you should do something, go outside, whatever. I don't. I don't know why. I'm like a shut-in. It's very bad habit of mine. I hate those dudes. I hate those dudes that like go into like that mush, and like you gotta do so much stuff. Now the jump button is, oh man, I fucking hate this button. It's good when there's like, I don't even know if you can, yeah, you can jump over holes with the jump thing, but it's just like, it fucks me over more than it helps me, but I'm gonna take it anyways. See, I can do that at least. I can evade conflict, which is okay thing. I'm not gonna say it's the best, but see, I'm gonna, shit, let me see. I can, oh shit, I didn't know you can do that. All right, this is awesome. You can jump over, okay. now that's just BS. I thought it was instant kill. It's not. But I do have red tiers, so that's good enough for me. I like this character. Is it Samson? Yeah, it's Samson. Where he gets rage. He has a automatic rage, so every room he goes into with an enemy, or every room he clears, it's just like your damage goes up. This is a pretty good. Oh shit, black heart. Fucking love those black hearts. Help so much. Wait 1 second. Wait. Oh shit. Oh man, fuck. Oh whatever. I'm gonna go back. Anyways, I was trying to update the title, but it keeps on saying error, so oh fuck. I hate the poop. This is the one thing I hate about the not the inclusion, but like a lot of things in Rebirth are great, and a lot of things from Rebirth is like pretty crummy. I hate the poop so much because it just goes around. Oh shit, I should have used my jump. The jump would have been helpful. See, I don't think through this shit. Okay. But Rebirth is a pretty good game. I like to say, shout out to Spiritual for getting me this game for free, even though I don't ever like I don't ever like return the favor when it comes to games or whatever. I should just give back still. I'm so cheap. One of my friends for my birthday got me Dark Souls 2. I still haven't played it. I feel very terrible for even like taking the game in general. I didn't even offer him shit for his birthday, and all he said was like, "Hey man, you remember about my birthday?" I'm like, "Nah man. I think a $50 game and like a $50 game compared to remembering when your birthday was and saying happy birthday when no one did is like two different like fucking things." I feel so terrible for just like taking the game, so now I gotta return the favor and like get him a game. But that's like everyone I know, like gets me a game on Steam and never buy like give it. Okay, I never give them or return the favor to them. Shit, this is one of my problems. I have to fucking focus and talk normally and not be fucking nervous all the time whenever I speak to anyone but my parents. I keep on mumbling and I keep on like fucking up the words I'm saying. This is the whole reason why I'm streaming. It's just be more comfortable talking. Shit. Okay. Yeah. Anyways, yeah, I never return the favor, and I feel so shitty for it, and then I forget all about it. Like one of my college friends, like I would give him cash for every time. Like I didn't have a credit card like the first year of college, and there were so many Steam games I wanted, and I just paid cash towards like him gifting me games. And it was like it was like a good process because it was just like, all right, give him cash, he pays it off, whatever, done. And then I got my own credit card and I started buying Steam games, and then he bought me a couple Steam games to play with him, and I haven't, which is like a very shitty thing to do. Like he bought me Portal 2, or I think I bought Portal 2, and then he bought me one game, which I'm so sorry, I forgot. He bought me a game, and he's like, alright, yo, you wanna play with me? Sure. And then I keep on like saying, like, want to play with me, and I'm like, oh shit, I can't, because I'm like I was busy, or like I was just going to sleep, or like it would just always be bad timing. And then I played with him once, and my connection wasn't good enough, sufficient enough to ever play with him, so like I would like lag out, and then be frustrated and never like play again. And even though I talk to him sometimes, it's not as much as I want to, and I feel like a piece of shit human being for not even like talking to people. You know, I'm grateful for what he did. Super grateful, because he didn't even need to do that. Like, he didn't need to buy me games in college, but he did. And I'm like, yo, thanks, Jeff. But yeah, I do that a lot. I like know a person for like 4, 5, 6 years. Like, know these people inside and out, and then I like just shut off and just like never communicate with them ever again. It's such a horrible thing I do. And I'm like, I feel so shitty all the fucking time whenever I do it. And I feel like, that's like one of my crutches. It's just like, hey, you know this person? Hey, you know what? This guy's doing well for himself. Oh, you know what's happening with you? Oh, you're not doing nothing. Shut the fuck up. I feel terrible like all the fucking time whenever I do that. And people are like, hey, don't do that to yourself. You know, we're all busy. I'm like, no, I'm not. I'm never busy. I'm just always at home doing nothing. Fucking, like, Jesus Christ. But what are you gonna do? Well, actually, you can't do anything. I can. And I don't know why I, like, continue not to do anything about it. Such a terrible thing. Fuck. Okay. Now, I like the wubble up. The pulse worm where it goes big, yeah. I think it when it goes at its like largest state or largest diameter, like the damage is way higher. So it's like taking a chance and like knowing how to use the tier to your advantage. And I got breakfast. So it looks like I'm getting a lot of upgrades with health. And in some respects, the damage as well, but like, thing is, as long, like, I should get more black hearts than just regular hearts. I think black hearts are way better, cause like, with black hearts, like one heart down, all the enemies are gone. Just go to the next round, or next room. Regular hearts is just like, and the downside is like you don't get any hearts in return. Like you can't recover them, but at least you get damage out of it. Like you can like get rid of enemies, while with just regular hearts, it's just like, well, fuck, can't do anything about that. You can recover, and then, but you don't get anything in return, basically. Oh shit, what? I think I have an, I don't know what item it is where I'm like, whenever I get damage, I get like, I can get hearts back? I don't know. Like, I keep on forgetting what items I have, and I can just check on the start menu, but I never do. Man, oh man. There are a lot of things wrong with me. Okay. So anyways, I was talking about what I was thinking about. I was thinking about getting notes to talk about topics whenever I do stream, because I'm not really good at like continuously talking. I just shut off and then just play the game and then just play in silence, and I don't want that to happen. Even though no one's watching, I'm just talking to myself. This is fucking weird. Maybe someone, and why am I talking like there's an audience when it's only like me? It's a very weird thing to do. Maybe I can just use it as a podcast or something. It's just weird not having the people who run Dreamy Streamers like be there. But then again, it's like at the same time, okay, piercing shots is okay. It's like it's like a 20% chance that oh shit, 20% chance that it'll be like a piercing shot. But then again, I don't need that. I'd rather use a well buff because of damage. Ooh, white heart. Okay, no. Fuck. That's not a good thing to have. I need to have some sort of blue hearts or something. Poison tears. Okay. Anyways, I was about to say. I forgot what I was saying. I think I was talking about like feeling bad for not like having like the whole like crew here, but like some people in the Mega 64 chat like still remember us. I think we've had some lasting things. But we got like 96 people who followed. I don't think it'd be a good idea to pressure other people. I mean, you follow if you want to follow, but yeah. That's another thing. What is the point of doing all this if there's no audience? I feel like people, like my sister, I'm gonna reference her a lot, but like my sister keeps on saying, well, you gotta start with no one, and then one day you're gonna get someone. Who's that someone? Like, who's gonna see this and be like, oh my god, this guy's cool? Like, it's just random people just watch it. I don't like the concept of like having people watch your content or finding it at least is just a very like confusing concept to me. Like, I don't know how people can watch someone, like how do people find these channels? Like, who finds like who was the first subscriber of PewDiePie, and like who said this was good content? Or like who found like these top channels? Like, who found, like, how did these people find like PewDiePie or whatever? Like, I only heard of PewDiePie like at like 50,000 subscribers because of his Slenderman like thing. Like, but who, like, how do you, like, who is like the initial first, second, third viewer? Like, how do these people find, like, the first wave find someone? It's very like, I want to like learn how that works, and you know, fuck, I shouldn't have done that. No, but I want to learn how that initial like first wave latches on, you know, because it's just like, it's very fascinating how people find stuff. Like, how did the Beatles become from point A to point B? You know, how do you find your initial niche, your initial audience? Is it just because people like do like, and you know, it just goes down, and I keep on thinking about that. Like, is it because they collaborated with someone? Is it like back in the day you had to go to a club, one person equals 10 people to 100, and it's just word of mouth. But with the internet, it's just like, how does word of mouth work? Like, how is like, is it like, okay, hey, the one of the Twitch members are like, hey, yo, do this. How did Twitch become or Justin TV back in the day? How did Justin TV actually like get its initial mark? Like, how did it get people to like? How did it get users? Or YouTube? How did YouTube get users? How did that initial jump happen? It's very trivial to me, cause like, and kind of mind-boggling. And you know, people just say, "Hey, man, you just gotta go around and just promote whatever." Like, and there are people out there that use PMs and stuff, and like, fuck, I died. Yeah, they use PMs and like they use the social media to their advantage, like spam people, and I don't like spamming people. I feel like a scumbag doing it. Or like, is it just like people want to view a game and it's just like, I want to see this game first result. Hey, PewDiePie came out. But the same thing with music. Like, how does your initial like audience come up with music? Like, if like I don't know, like a Young Thug or like an ASAP Rocky. I know the story of ASAP Rocky with like ASAP Yams having that blog, and then he just blew up. Like, the blog blew up and stuff. But like someone like Young Thug or like, I don't know, I Love McConan. There you go. I Love McConan and like Father and Awful Music Records. How did that fucking blow up? Like Amigos and all that shit. It was very like, actually music does make sense because it's just it's not word of mouth per se, but it's just connections, you know, right? Maybe YouTube is a better, like, it's like a better example, like all these people on YouTube, like Markiplier and stuff. But then no, actually, I'm trying to think of like the most obscure thing you can find, and then why people got an audience off of that. And someone, I don't know, food reviews, people who do food reviews, maybe, or like reviews in general. I remember back in the day on YouTube, like reviews were like the biggest, video game reviews were like the biggest thing. And you would have like small channels doing video game reviews, and then Let's Plays were always there, but like Let's Plays got more popular because it would like devolve. Like, a lot of people can't afford the video game, so why not just watch someone play it instead of you playing it? So like it devolved to like something where it's just like, alright, I don't have time, or I don't want to buy it, so let's just watch someone else do it. And so like that whole review market just became Let's Play shit. And then, you know, and now it's just like streaming is the new thing. So how does someone from like, how does someone like an unknown streamer become bigger? And people say just take it day to day and like you'll find your audience, whatever. But like, how? You know, like how do you get that initial bump that gets you that first viewer to second viewer to 10th viewer to 100th viewer to 1,000th viewer to 1,000,000th viewer, you know? And I don't know, I keep on thinking about that. And it's just a very weird, not weird, but like it's like a very like confusing thing for me, because like I'm not someone who like usually gets attention, or like I'm usually that person in the corner that's always like chill and shit. Don't really get attention, and if I do, it's always like for the wrong reasons. But like, it just still boggles me how like how 1,000,000 people can be viewing one person, because that's like a big city. And I always like put the equivalent of like the views to like people, like physical people. People don't really see that, but it's just like, that's physical people, like that's face to face. And if you bunch them all together in a small space, like, it's crazy what you'll see, because like 1,000,000 people is a lot of people. It's a lot of faces, a lot of memories, a lot of like people's past and present and future. Like, that's stories upon stories upon stories of like just existence, you know? And like if you're like getting the time and attention from like 1,000,000 people, That is, even like 10 people is just fucking crazy to me. And a lot of people think that I'm overthinking shit. I shouldn't have used that. A lot of people think I'm overthinking it and shit. But, you know, I don't think I'm overthinking it. I think it's like an amazing thing that like one person can like bring like that many people into watching one little thing that they've created, whether it's being taught, like whether it's like animation, talking to a camera, or like seeing, I don't know, like seeing someone get fucked, like even like that, and that type of sense where it's just like, it's just weird, like other people want to see your naked body getting fucked and shit. That's crazy. And you know, or like 1,000 people go to your app and like just fucking look at it and shit. And then I find that fascinating. I find like the human existence fascinating, but then again, I don't like how it's going now, where it's just like, you know, people need to get paid, of course, but like how it's just like devolved to like everyone doing it for the wrong reasons. Shit, it's gonna be crazy right now. Yeah, I don't. And you know, I keep like overthinking and like sometimes just like repeating myself a lot, which I don't like doing when I explain stuff, and just devolve into this thing where it's just like I should just stop, and I don't know when to stop. But like I was saying, it's just fascinating. You know, I wish there was, I don't know, like, what kind of profession that would hold for me. Like, I feel like I went to school for software engineering. I fucking hated it so much. I kept on lying to myself, yo, you like it? Come on, go. I didn't. Like, really, to be honest, I fucking hated it. But, yeah, I just want to do a job like that, just like think all day. Like that's what I do like every day on my like own time, is just think and just think about shit. You know, it's not even in a funny way. Like if it was in a funny way, I'd be like, hey, I could be a stand-up comedian, but I don't think in a funny way. You know, the only jokes I can come up with is just like the real fucked up ones, like, I don't know, like thinking about reality shows and then saying like, you know, if reality shows are going to the point where it's just getting really fucked up, we should do a reality show where it's just like kids with cancer go on an island and then they fight for chemo, like Survivor Cancer Edition or some shit. But you know, I don't think that's gonna go over with a lot of people, and I'm not that funny. Like I could try and be funny, and I can, like, you know, if I try to be funny, you know, it goes over well. You know, I can make people laugh, but like, you know, I don't like trying to be funny a lot. It's just very like, it's a, I'm not gonna say a waste of my time. I feel like better people can do it, and I don't think like I have concepts I can just give to people, and they can just like elaborate on it and just write the rest of the joke. Cause I don't think I can make the delivery funny. I mean, if I can try, but I don't think I can ever be like a stand-up comedian. But yeah, maybe I can try it and be like, all right, let's see what this is all about. Cause stand-up comedy is like a really hard thing to do. It's a lot of practice, a lot of eating shit. Not in like in a metaphorical sense of the word. Cause it's just like a lot of bombing, and just like watching comedians bomb is just like the fucking worst feeling in the world. Just mostly because it's very awkward seeing them not get laughs whenever they're trying to be funny. And then when you do get that laugh, it's just like, man, you're actually changing how, like, you're actually making shit matter. But other than that, yeah. Oh, I'm gonna take a break for a second. Alright, I'm back. So I'm using this Turtle Beach headset with the audio not working on the ear cups itself, so I'm just gonna put it around my neck rather than put it on my table. I do that mostly because I don't know, I'm too lazy to put it on my neck, quite frankly. I was talking about stand-up comedians, right? So yeah. And overthinking things. I think that's just the fabric of my nature. Just overthinking stuff. I'm just wanting to know how shit works. Even though that's never been a good thing in my school career, because that just led to like blanking all the fucking time, and whether I study or not study, I always like fucking do terrible because I always overthink it and be like, well, you know, that might make sense, and then being like, that doesn't make sense because if I do this, that, and this, then it's just like, how does that work? And then it just devolves and goes deeper and deeper and deeper until like I have like 30 minutes on the clock and you're like, fuck, why I don't do well. It's a very terrible feeling to have that type of shit going through your brain. You know, I felt like a stupid kid most of my life. I don't know why I'm devolving. Like, I don't know why I'm talking about all this shit. Man, overthinking has always been like the worst thing. It's always made my life so much worse. Oh my god. You know, has its merits. It makes people say that, hey, yo, you're smart. I don't think I am, but, you know, who am I to judge? Who am I to say I'm not smart? I don't know. Tests say I'm not, but like, you know, I can't do anything about that. Alright, so I'm done with that. Done with that one. I'm not done with the conversation. Can't be. I gotta talk constantly. Gotta stop saying That was one of my things in high school, just saying a lot. I think that was a confidence thing. Don't know if that's true or not. Maybe. I fucking don't have no clue. Fucking hate that axe. That axe does nothing. Just use a bomb. I feel like the bomb would do so much better. Okay. Let's get hit. Get my rage up. Get my damage out in the open. Good thing I got this compass. Now I just need a map. And then this game would be set and match. Like, game over. And I have an abundance. I have like an abundance of keys, so I can just do whatever the fuck I want. Okay, my mic works. Just need to test it. I got pills here. Alright, let's do it. Oh, speed up. Got my speed down like a couple rooms ago, or a couple levels ago. Now it's back up. All good. Alright. Alright, cool. Now I'm gonna go to the boss room. Fucking hate these headless pieces of shit. You know, when I first played this game, I thought those were pajamas. And then I read the lore, and then it said, like, where is it? Yeah, I thought they were pairs of pajamas until I read the lore of the game, and they're headless babies. This game's really fucked up. It's just all about a baby going through like that was locked in a basement or whatever, and then your weapon are tears, and you're just like killing aborted fetuses and all that shit. And it's just very messed up way of presenting the story. My bad. Which I feel like with a lot of ooh, my bad. Sorry about that yawn. With a lot of Ed McMillan games, they're like really weird concepts and fucked up concepts. And then Indie Game, the movie he was talking about, like most of his games are like based on his childhood, I think. Which only presents you with like the sense that his childhood was not the best. But I feel like that ending to that movie was pretty good. Because, you know, he found success, at least. And that's all I wish for people. Just be successful. Have a happy life. Because that's what everyone wants, just like happiness. And no one hates for the reason of hating. Everyone just, you're not built to hate. I don't think anyone is. I just feel like people just want to be happy in some sort of way, and if you're just bogging it down, whatever, I feel like people just like, you know, we're all in that pursuit. We're all in that pursuit to be happy, and whatever makes you happy makes you happy. Like, if you need to put other people down to make yourself happy, go ahead. I don't really care. Like, that's your thing. You know, can't really do anything about it. That's, call those people sociopaths, but you know, sociopaths are also like, I want to say good people. Sociopaths aren't good people. You know, I just want people to be happy, you know. That's the best you can ask for from people. Just, you know, bring your A game and just be happy. I just keep it positive, you know. Posy vibes. I hate that term, posy vibes. Man, a lot of terms I hate. A lot of terms that have been put in the ether. I love saying that word. And after Key and Peele said that shit, ooh. Got the pussy on the chain wax skit. Just only putting it in the ether. Just so. Man, that show is super good. Shit. I also like that show, Black Jesus, whatever. Oh shit, that gets me on my like my point I was talking about like 10-20 minutes ago about like getting an audience. You know, majority of people gain their audience are just from like interactions in like the real world. I wouldn't want to say the real world because everything is real world. What maybe I'm trying to say, you know, that's not online. No. Okay, that was not a good idea. Fuck. Okay. I'll lose a heart, man. Using the chariot was a good idea in a sense. But also it was a terrible idea. Oh, let's block their way. Can you? Oh, you can. That's cool. Alright. And then kill you. Done. No, oh fuck! Like I was saying. Putting your like not real world attention, but what I'm trying to say is you know, it helps that you can like have face-to-face interaction with people and do your craft, like stand-up comedy and like what's it called again? Oh no, there you go. Bars. Stand-up comedy and like sketch comedy and all that stuff. Like majority of stand-ups now, like not now but like always, they've always had that type of platform to actually get an audience. But like with the internet, that's another thing I don't understand is how you can gain a presence on the internet, because unlike other mediums and media, I think the word is media, I don't know, multiple medias, a multimedia, I don't, okay. A lot of people say like, you know, you got social media that helps, whatever. I mean, like, social media is like the blanket, like, it helps a lot when it's like mass multimedia. I mean, mass social media, which is what I'm trying to say. When it's mass social media and they all come together to like present one thing, it's like, it's a great eye opener for like executives and all those people to like find your shit. But like, you know, how does how do they, those how does the mass media as an entity help you know, just independent people all at once? For example, like, how does like someone like Tyler Oakley, which you know probably has good content, I don't watch it, which you know, I don't know why. I don't really watch the big YouTuber stuff, but you know, how does someone like Tyler Oakley, who's like 15 years old, in his like bedroom, or like, I don't know, Fred, who was the same thing, just go from like this normal kid in a like a city, like an unknown city, go from like like a person to like a brand. Like, is that social media's help, or is that like face-to-face collaboration, all that stuff? Or is that like his family like clicking on his videos like, you know, that kid Tyler, he's a good kid? Or is it just like help of like friends who watch his video and be like, hey, you know what, I have this friend, you should check out his video, he's very funny? Or is it just like some random people just clicking on the internet and being like, funny video, and his video just happens to pop up, and then voila. And just like, you know, how does that work? How does one blog that has no audience go into a blog that has millions of people following? I don't know. I feel like this episode is just gonna be all the questions about about social media. You know, where am I trying to get at with this whole thing? I don't know. Really, I don't know what I'm trying to say here. Maybe it's, I'm trying to say like, trying to connect it to this. Gotta stop saying shit, there's a lot of enemies. I got infinite. Oh, there you go. That helped. But you know, when it comes to this type of stream, I've seen like people like Streamhouse, like who got their early copy of GTA 5 like a week before streaming it, and then, you know, and then from there they got an audience because like people wanted to watch GTA early, and they got the early copy, and they set up everything. It was just like this one thing where they like said, you know what, how do we get our audience, whatever, and they mapped it out. But like someone like, I don't know, like Hannah Hart, who does like My Drunk Kitchen, that just said, hey, you know what, I'm gonna do this for my friend. I'm gonna show her me cooking as a drunk person, and then, you know, everything devolves from there. Like, people like her content, but how does like that first click happen? I'm just studying like, how does the first click, how does like viral marketing work? How does that initial click happen? And it's all like just like the mentality of like how it's just like all like I'm trying to get at is like it's all psych. It's all psychology. Shit. I thought I had one more life. It's all psychology at that point. And then after that, it's just like it goes to the point where I'm thinking like, how is that person's life in order to click the video and all that shit? Like, I don't know. How did I find a video? And you know, maybe the video was on the side, and they're like, because YouTube usually does that, where it just like presents you of like, hey, recommended for you, but how does a video become a recommended channel? Like your channel becomes a recommended thing. Like, how does your video become recommended? Is it just randomly, or is it just like because of an algorithm? And it just gets to the point where it doesn't matter. And I just do that on a daily basis. That is my life in a nutshell. It's overthinking how variables and how variables happen and all that shit, and I don't know how to undo it in my brain. And then, you know, it's just a very terrible thing I did to myself. I would think that as a kid, like, how does like one become like how does one become like an architect of the World Trade Center? When that whole 9/11 thing happened, like my second grader brain was not like holy shit people died. It was just like how did what drove the person to do it? And you know, a lot of people probably had that, but was it just like, oh man, this guy, one thing happened to him, like, you know, he had a bully in like school or whatever, or like he was really devoted to his religion and someone tried to say, hey, you're not Muslim enough, you know, you have to make everyone Muslim, whatever, or like, that's kind of racist to say, but you know, shit like that happens. Like you question one person and their belief, and then they go they go crazy, and they're like, "Don't question me. I'll do whatever I can to prove it to you." And it gets to that point where it's just like, "All right, I gotta do it. Whatever, done." And it's fucked up. But you know, as human beings, we're just really fucked up creatures that actually do some crazy shit like that. To the point where it's just like, I gotta prove something to someone, and then like, at the end of the day, you're dead, which is like the fucking stupidest thing you can ever do. I don't know why the people do it. I have no fucking clue. And then, you know, at the end of the day, what drives people to do stupid shit like that? Or like Florida people doing Floridian shit. Like, why is Florida like the most convenient place? Not convenient, but like the most fucked up place in America to live in because the people are way too crazy? Is it because like Florida is like a poor state, and like, but in that case, why is Mississippi not that fucked up? To the point where you have like meth heads hiding in a locker for 2 days thinking it was locked when actually like the locker was not locked, and they were defecating and shitting in the locker, and it took until like the Monday morning to get those meth heads out because they're trying to like steal shit from a school and apparently like, you know, lock themselves in. Or like, I don't know. Florida, I don't know why Florida is such a fucked up state. I don't know what this has to do with anything. I don't know what my like. Oh yeah, I was just talking about human existence and why we do stupid shit to do stupid shit. Yeah, I don't know. Like, and that shit makes me so paranoid. And not paranoid, but like it makes me so conscious of like what fucked up shit we're into. And I'm like 22. Like, I shouldn't be thinking about this shit. I should be thinking about like, who's that chick I need to fuck, or like, where am I gonna get my next amount of drugs, and like, how do I get this money and shit like that. But no, I just think about like fucked up shit, like how stuff works, how the human existence got into this point of like this fucked up just like this fucked up sense of like, you know, reality. And like, does anything matter? Does like, is death like this? Like, what's after life? Or like, what happens when you do this and that? And then, it's just like a lot of people hate me for it, and then a lot of people like me for it, and it's just, man, I can't stop saying, and it's just, what I'm trying to make a point here. I don't know what that point is. It's a pointless. It's a pointless point. But what I'm trying to say here is, yeah, I don't know what's wrong with me. I don't fucking know. Is it a good thing that I'm doing thinking about this? Is it a bad thing? Like, I asked my mom that like last year or like 2 years ago or some shit. And my mom's like, hey, you gotta stop thinking like that. You gotta think about the future. I'm like, how can I think about the future when like I'm thinking about shit like this? I don't fucking know. I'm like, and then like one thought caught into my brain. It's like, into my brain saying like, am I lost? Am I like just very lost? Am I fucked up? Like, is this like reversible? Is this irreversible? Am I just like too like what's the word? Too not satirical, that's satire. Too cynical for like. Am I just a very cynical person, or am I just like this, like messed up in that? Not messed up, but what's the word for it? I wouldn't say messed up. Am I just a weird person? Like, a lot of people think I'm weird because of the thoughts I have, or I'm crazy, or like shit like that. I don't fucking know. And you know, I don't think I should be thinking. I don't know. People say you shouldn't be thinking like that. Like, just trying to stop me from thinking like the most like messed up things that can happen to an individual in life. Like, and questioning everything that goes past me. And you know, at some points I do agree. Like, hey, I shouldn't be thinking that, because overthinking might like hinder my opportunities in the future, you know? Ah, shit, I fucking hate chocolate milk. But yeah, is it hindering me from like thinking about what's gonna happen? I mean, or hinder me from like opportunities I might have in the future? Or is it just like, hey man, you're just overthinking about all the shit that's happening? And then like, man, I don't know. And that's the thing, like, no one knows about what's gonna happen next, but I keep on thinking, you know what, I might know. I'm gonna like be a tastemaker to this shit, you know? And then nothing works out. Like, I remember, like most of the shit I do think about is right in the future, in a sense. Like, I can predict things in like a very like, what am I trying to say? I can predict things and it'll be right, and then sometimes it'll be wrong, like very wrong, completely wrong, to the point where it's just like, why the fuck are you thinking about that? But at the end of the day, who cares? Like, whatever I think doesn't really matter to anyone, does it? Hell, there's like no one, and I keep on saying that, like, no one's watching. But what I could do is make a video, release it, and then have people watch it later on. You know, they're like past broadcasts that people can be watching, and this will like, and it can go either way, where it's just like no one knows who I am in like 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, a year, 6 months, a day, 4 days. It doesn't matter what time it is. But it can also mean a lot of people are watching what I'm saying and agreeing with me or disagreeing with me, whatever the point may be, because there is no point. But you know, at the end of the day, like, oh fuck, what is this? Oh, that's a cat. At the end of the day, what am I trying to say? I'm not trying to close up now. What I'm trying to say is, okay, I was saying like, damn, saying Epic Cat just fucked up everything. What I said was like, someone in like 3, 4 years, 6 months, whatever time it may be, can be seeing this and agreeing or disagreeing with me, and then, you know, or no one watches it and no one watches it at all, and there's no audience for this. And it could be that way, you know? it can be any type of way. And so I don't know how what the future holds. I don't know what the future holds for me, anyone, ever, but all I know is like gotta be smart with shit. And also here's another thing. I wanted to say this. So a lot of people say that you're smart, you're dumb, whatever. This the sense of like being smart and dumb and that, and you know, as a kid I thought it was like presented in a way where like if you don't have good grades, you're a stupid person, and I thought I was a stupid person, you know, but I kind of still am. And I'm not saying like in a way where it's just like I don't know how to read or whatever. And then again, why does that matter? I feel like you know, I heard this somewhere, I don't remember where, but they said being smart and or maybe I made this, I don't know. Being smart and stupid doesn't, I mean, book smart and street smart doesn't really matter as long as you're successful. Like, there are stupid people like what's that swimmer's name again? Something Lonkler or some shit. He's like the stupidest. He's a stupid guy, but like he's still making more money than most of the people say he's stupid. So like he might not be smart like contextually, but he is smart in the sense that he made smart decisions in his life in order to be successful. I feel like that's the only way you can say you're smart is if like, you know, you make smart decisions. I feel like smart decisions are the things that place stupid and smart people in the place they're presented at, you know. And that's the only thing that I define stupid people as. It's just like, you're stupid because you don't know. It's not because you don't know shit. It's because you're not successful. And there are a lot of smart people that aren't successful, and why blame them for that? Maybe I have no clue. I have no clue. Like, it could be because maybe it's not their decision why that shit happened to them. Like a runner that has MS, or like what's a sport you can do at an older age where MS is present? Oh, like Michael J. Fox. I wouldn't say he's stupid, because the reason why he's not doing shit anymore is because of his disease. I mean, like, he made a smart decision, you know, being an actor and all. I'm not saying, like, you know, but he can't be as successful as he wants to be because of his disease. And you know, his disease doesn't hinder him from being who he wants to be, or you know, but it presents itself as a challenge that some people can't overcome. And so I can't say like that guy is stupid because he doesn't know what 1 + 1 is. Like, he doesn't know like mathematics or whatever, or he can't grasp it because, you know, for some people it doesn't work. But I can say that you know, intelligence doesn't really matter in the long run. I mean, someone like Jay-Z, you know, Jay-Z is a very successful business guy, and a lot of people say, you know, people can say he's stupid, but at the end of the day, he's like well off. He's more well off than like someone of Stephen Hawking's position. But in another way, you can say that Well, Stephen Hawking's is more successful than Jay-Z because at least in the, like, down the road he can find like some sort of, like, in the long run, like, Stephen Hawking has done more for humanity than Jay-Z has ever done. But it all like comes back to that Tupac thing where he's just like, you know, he may not be the initial change, but he is like providing that one person the inspiration to have something change for others. So like, you know, scientists can be talking about, like, a scientist can be like saying, yo, Jay-Z inspired me to become a, like, get my position, or like a doctor that's doing that head transplant is like, you know, Jay-Z inspired me to be to, like, his music inspired me through like medical school, and then, you know, so it doesn't really matter that, like, at the end of the day, like, you're street, if you're, whether you're street smart, you're book smart, whatever, you're both like changing the world in some sort of aspect altogether, whether it be through your music or whether it be through your research, you know. And it doesn't, like, nothing matters. At the end of the day, man, I'm really, like, this nihilistic, like, thinking has really got me so fucked up. But yeah, you know, you know, the world kind of works in that sense. Where, like, intelligence doesn't mean shit. And, like, saying someone's stupid doesn't really mean anything unless, like, they're, like, a fucking failure in the sense of, like, whatever they're trying to do. I'm saying, I think ignorance is what makes someone stupid in my eyes. Ignoring the facts is what makes someone a moron in my book. Like, I'm not gonna, like, I don't know, like, Dark Side Phil. Like, I'm not saying he's an idiot, because he, like, at the beginning, he got somewhere. At least his full-time job is to play video games. And, like, he's like an anomaly in a sense of, like, in the sense that, he can still make a living after all the shit he has done. Oh shit, I didn't know you could do that. Shit. Key piece. Whoa. Didn't know that was a thing. Should do that more. Got me a white heart. That's not gonna do anything. Anyways, I'm gonna end this at like 1:30, like 1 hour 30 mark. Cause I've been saying a lot of things. Like I was saying though, someone like Darkside Phil, I see as a failure. Not initially at the beginning. I think near the end, or like right now, he's like not a moron, but like he's done a lot of stupid business decisions that has warranted him my title of stupid, because he you know, he ignores the change in the fact that shit is changing for him, not for the better, and whenever initial fans give him like that type of criticism, like constructive criticism, in order to work at like bettering his production, whatever, he plasters them as haters. And you know, I'm gonna go on another tangent on top of that, whatever I'm saying now, but before I go do that, I'd just like to say, yeah, so I mean, like, plastering those people as haters, and then you know, messing up in ways that could have been avoided, like could like makes me not believe he's an idiot, but makes me think of him not lesser, but not in the same light as like a brilliant person, because right now he can change all that. Like I mean, like, the damage is done, he can't do anything about it now, because like what he's done is like irreversible, and it's just like there is a point where he could have went back and been like, well, I'm changing, like, it's not real, whatever. But I think the damage is done and he can't really go back now, which is a very terrible thing to be at, like very terrible position to be in that he put himself into, which I wish no person to be in, when like, because he was presented with a good thing, like he got laid off, like he was doing like playthroughs. I saw him when he was doing like Spider-Man with Shadow stuff. Like, I wanted to see that game. And I saw Darkside Phil playing. He was like the only person on YouTube playing it, so it's just like, alright, cool. Like, I only watched him because of it. And I'm not saying like, yo, I wouldn't watch him now because he's an idiot. No. What I'm trying to say is like, you know, he got his initial audience through gameplay and all that stuff in like 2010, 2011. Yeah, his audience started growing, and then he messed it up by, you know, doing some things that weren't like, you know, bad mouthing the fans and like not having a good PR. Stuff like that can ruin a lot of people's careers. Shit, I hate this range, but you know, he can't do anything about it. It is like irreversible damage now, and shit like that. Like, that makes me say, well, he's an idiot, because he did stupid shit. I mean, he did some shit that fucking hurted him. Not hurted him. That's not a word. He did some shit that hurt his career, and now it's suffering because of it. Like, he can barely pull in 400 viewers on each video because of the shit he's done. And his more hardcore fans are just like, I'm leaving him. Because he took everything as haters and not considerable, like, not criticism. Like, he doesn't, and you know, I feel like if Darkside Phil was like, had better people around him, he could have like brushed it off, and like, you know, that word hater is just like thrown around in the worst type of sense, because like criticism, like real criticism is being pushed as hate. And you know, a lot of people are not taking shit seriously when like their fans are saying stuff. Like someone like Lupe Fiasco, who even knew that his album Lasers was a piece of shit. He's just like, you know, I made a piece of shit album, you know, I'm putting myself forward out. I'm putting myself out there for saying that, and I understand. And you know, he's a better person for doing so, because he actually understands why people don't like his stuff. And the more you understand why people don't like your shit, is the more you're gonna grow as a person. And if you're ignoring it, then you're just being a moron, you know. So that's also while I'm done with that, you know, I keep on saying ums, buts, and you know, all that shit. I like to say that I like to say one more last thing. The last topic I want to be talking about is haters. in the sense that people throw that term around. I fucking hate that term. Like I said, I don't like a lot of terms, and the word hater is one term I don't like because it like fucks everything that you work for up. And people, and the reason why I say that is because everybody puts that term into one category where it's just like, I'm not gonna listen, your opinion doesn't mean shit. And if it's like a legit reason, a lot of people just put it as a blindly puts in a category of hater without putting any thought or like any type of consideration for the term. And so it hinders people's like, it hinders people from actually caring and what you have to say next, even though it could be like very helpful. Which, I mean, you know, a lot of people out there don't really care. It's a terrible thing to be placing yourself into, where it's just like, I don't care, you're a hater, blindly hate. You know, if I get criticism, like you should see the difference between a hater, like blindly saying hater, and actually being like, all right, this guy actually has a point. This guy actually has a point. Instead of plastering it under that umbrella of you know, don't want to hear whatever this person's saying. Like, if someone's saying, hey, fuck you faggot, you deserve to die, whatever, I mean, we should all know that's hate. And if you can't tell the significant, like, if you can't tell the difference, there's, you know, something wrong with you in a sense. Oh, okay. I zoned out for a second, my bad. Because, yeah, okay, so what I was trying to say is, yeah, so blindly just saying hater is not gonna help you from doing anything. In fact, it just hinders you in so many levels. It hinders your way, your growth. It fucks up your growth. It fucks up your sense of creativity. It fucks up everything that you've worked for, real hard for. And you know, all your things that you worked so hard for is just taken down the drain. Okay, I beat the game. So, in conclusion, nothing matters. Don't be blindly saying haters. Stupidity is not measured by how smart you are or whatever. If you're a failure and have 5 degrees or have no degrees and successful, that's what matters. So, like, being smart in my term is just like being successful. That's all it is. And then I don't know what I said the last like hour. Really, I don't know. But if this is used like a Bill Burr's podcast type of thing, go ahead. I don't fucking know. At the end of the day, nothing matters. Everything doesn't matter, and everything does matter. Everything has a point, and everything's pointless. So, with that in mind, I'd like to say, whoever's watching this afterwards, thank you. If you're not watching this afterwards, I don't give a shit. because you're not gonna see this. So why would I care? With that, I say goodbye. Hopefully all the audio was working.